Hello, guys. Welcome to Queering Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality, the LGBTQ Center for Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality. And today we want to not discuss, just to leave you a thought. I was thinking something today. I woke up in the morning and I had this wonderful thought. Of course, it is saying of course, I'm saying this because in the event of what happened, there was what you call the airline that crashed in Ethiopia, where we have sent our condolences, of course, to the families and friends of the loved ones who died. Yes, death is um, a cruel time event. It's a time phenomena. It's part of life. You know, things die every day, and some things die in a very uh, horrendous way. Other things die in a nice way. You know, when someone dies in sleep, yeah, it's more bearable than dying in an air crash. But nonetheless, it happened, and we're very sorry. And you know our position on death. We believe we transition, we go to another world. Yes, the spirit, not your body. This belongs to the world, the earth. It stays here. The spirit goes somewhere else. Yes, that is my view. And we go to another world. I believe we go to another plane. We go to another time. Yes. As I told you, time is God. And we are doing a time video. And I got a new word when I was thinking about time, and it's called Timescape. Now, Timescape to me is the shape and form of time. And I've been really thinking about human beings, and of course, that's myself also. And I remember I was just saying in the other video on Rex Arthur that I have a lesbian friend, and she told me something that made me think. We were discussing, with the LGBT community, we gays, lesbians, we are together. Sometimes we talk together. Of course, we have issues also amongst ourselves. it's not a, it's not that we are all happy. No, 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 no. Sometimes we don't agree on stuff. But I like our community for one thing. We discuss issues. And so she said, and we're discussing about how people in Africa may have a problem. Many people may have a problem understanding LGBTQ persons. And we said it was maybe is that because of the sense of time. You know, people lack a sense of time, and it's not just Africans; it's human beings. Because even in the West, it doesn't mean there's a very wrong perception in the world, even in Africa and the Arab world, that the West is 100% with gays and lesbians. And I always tell people, no, that's not the fact. There are homophobes in those countries, even if they have laws. In fact, the reason why they have laws is to protect the LGBT community from attacks from homophobes. And that's what's supposed to happen. Even in Africa, even in the Arab world, you're supposed to protect the LGBTQ persons from attack. Yes. And so you do that by laws. That's why Angola has done a very good job to protect the LGBTQ persons, LGBTQ Angolans, by creating laws to protect them. Congratulations to Angola. I do not know how much to say thank you to that African country. And the next one we know is Botswana. Yes, Botswana will protect the LGBTQ persons. It will happen. It's this week. And you wait. Mark my words. That will happen. Because LGBTQ persons have existed in Africa forever. Forever. Protect them. So, back to what I was saying. So I was thinking, she said that, people lack a sense of time, and that's when it hit me. Yes, you know, we need to have a sense of time. Not everybody has that sense. That's why we have prophets. Prophets have a sense of time. Time. What is time? Time is a collection of the past, the present, and the future. We are time beings. Everything we do happens in time. That's why Solomon said, there is a time for everything. Everything. Quantum physics is the measure of matter to the smallest particle. Even time has a millisecond. Any event that happens in this thing called time can be quantized. That's why even there is now quantum sexuality. You can be 86.6% gay. Yes, we can measure. You can even measure the strength of your heartbeat. Yes, look at the radiography. When they do the heartbeat, and you see sometimes it goes the graph goes up, and then sometimes it's down. That's the measure. That's quantum biology. Yes, we can even study. You can say, oh, now his heart is really beating. He's really beating. Something is happening. Now you can even calculate. That's quantum biology. Everything can be quantized. It's unbelievable. And so even time is quantized. A millisecond. Because there are events that happen within a millisecond. Like blinking. See? That's less than a second. You can blink 5 times, less than a second. So those are milliseconds. So those events that happen in a very short span of time, they are quantized. That's why seconds are quantized. When the world started recording time, they did not know there were seconds. They didn't know there were seconds. But as the world kept on recording time, slowly by slowly, they added seconds. Then, because of quantum science, whereby you look at the smallest particle of time, and that's what tells you another mystery, scientific mystery. Time is matter. Because if you can quantize time, then it means it's material. Oh, where are we from? It's unbelievable. So, because of that, quantum sciences came, and then scientists now could measure events even in milliseconds, because there were some events that take place in a millisecond. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's beautiful. So, back to the word timescape. So when I was thinking about time, and I thought about the land, and you have the landscape, and how you plant trees, and you look at the landscape. The portrait is the painting of natural, the natural surrounding, and so it is a landscape. And then you have rocky landscape, you have hilly landscape, you have a green landscape, and you have valleys, and then I said even time has shape, time has form, and different countries and different people and everybody has a different timescape. You know, your life is a timescape. It has a shape in time. When you were born in Morocco, and then there was a war, and then you ran to Nigeria, and then after Nigeria now you got peace, and then you became very clever in class, and they took you to Australia. You see, that's a timescape. Your timescape, your time shape. If we paint your life, you see you've traveled all over. And then your neighbor has a different timescape. They were not born in Morocco, they were born in Nigeria. And they didn't go to university, they went to college for mechanic. So that guy has gone through his timescape. So his life has less hills than yours. It's beautiful. Then religions have different timescapes. You see, the Judaism, it doesn't have a New Testament. So whatever is written in the New Testament, they don't know, and they don't want to know. According to their religion, they don't want. So for them, they believe the Messiah is coming. That's why amongst the Judaics, they thought Obama was the Messiah. He was not. They said, okay. They thought Trump was the Messiah. Now some of them believe Trump is Cyrus. You see, they wait for, if an American president is a Jew, then they'll say that's the Messiah. That is Judaism, because they don't have the book of Revelation, which is in the New Testament. But the Christianity has a different timescape. They believe in the kingdom of God coming. And then many denominations in Christianity, they don't even believe the kingdom of God is coming. They believe Jesus is coming to take them to heaven, and they will never come back to earth. So you see, everybody has, especially Christianity, too many timescapes. It hurts. Too many timescapes. Some believe the kingdom of God is going to come first, and Jesus is not going to come to take people to heaven. Others believe Jesus is taking people to heaven. Islam, a different timescape. They don't believe Jesus Christ is coming. They believe he's a Mahdi. And it's not all Muslims. Only less than 10% believe in the Mahdi. The rest believe in building an Islamic kingdom in the world. They are not looking for a Messiah to come. They are the ones to do the building. So they are a millennial. Then African religions, they have a different timescape. They don't believe there's a kingdom coming. What kingdom? We were born without kingdoms. We were just beings. And when we die, we go towards the celestial space. That's the African religion. So all of these people have different timescapes. Then come to the races. You know, the white race had a dark age, yes, when they were ignorant, illiterate. So Africans who say that Africa is a dark continent, then that's an abuse. It was not really an abuse. Europe was also a dark continent in the dark ages. For 1,000 years, they were in darkness. Over 1,000 years. That's when they died of plague. Diseases, very simple diseases, killed whites. Killed them. Because they were ignorant. Until the Enlightenment came and they became. So Europe has its timescape. That's why they built very many buildings. It's because they were in a different timescape. And then Africa didn't need to build because life was easy without building. And Africa already built in the Egyptian pyramids long time before Europe even built cathedrals. And the pyramids were built so well. The mathematics is beyond human understanding. It's beautiful. Go to the Aztec Empire. Oh my God, the pyramids. What madness was that? There was not even a university, and they built beautiful things like that. They were in a different timescape. And that's what we are doing with this channel. We want to enter a timescape. We want to be in another time. We rise. Look at the transhuman timescape, where they're combining humans with technology. Yes, I support it, because that is where we are. We are there, where science is God. And you are a God, and I am a God. So I am science, and you are science. I am data, walking data, living data. I'm going to eat food that is, and food is data. Yes. I'm going to listen to music. Music is data. I am going to watch a news conference. What I'm hearing is data. I'm scratching my cheek. That feeling is data, because my brain is interpreting it. You're scratching. The thing you're scratching is this. It will tell me. And if it doesn't know, I go to a doctor, because he has more data about what is happening than me. It's beautiful. So every region in the world is in a different timescape. And you have to understand, even in technology and education, there is no race. We are humans. We are just diverse. There is no gender. Even a woman can be a genius. Yes. Marie Curie, her gender did not stop her from studying radioactivity. She didn't say, because I'm a woman, I will not study. She studied, and she won. Alan Turing, gay as gay itself, and is now the father of computer science. The biggest revolution in the world is the computer revolution. The biggest. And it was by a gay man. So even your sexual orientation doesn't matter. You can get knowledge, whoever you are, black as coal and white as snow. And that's why there is hope for everywhere in the world, for those who know the timescape and change the timescape.